Hello folks and welcome to Dave's Allotment. Crack on, I'll see you again.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon?
Hello, welcome to Dave's Allotment.
Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on.
It's a lovely day.
It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Right, that's better. Cuppa in hand. It's a much better day than what it has been. It's been snowing and raining for most of the week, so that's no good. It is cold, like the wind, nippy. It's still nippy. But I have been shopping. I was in the Granger Market in Newcastle on Saturday there, and I walked past. Yeah, I've seen this fruit and veg stall for years. I've always walked past it, you know, fruit and veg, aye, blah blah blah. And then I noticed on Saturday it had some seed potatoes. I thought, hey, what's this? So I had a look, and I bought myself some. And I've always wanted to try these, as a lot of people have tried them. So now I will be. I bought myself a row of Sorpo Mira. So I'm going to join the crew. So I'll get them chipping in the greenhouse. I also bought a row of pink fir apple. So that should be canny as well. Because I like them. You don't really see them these days very often. So that's a little job for to do. Like I say, I've got a day off work, so I might as well make the most of it. Oh, talking about work, I work at a school. They were doing some clearing out the other day. I couldn't believe it. It was raining. I wish I had been earlier, or it hadn't been raining. And I looked in the skip, and there was about 6 or 7 keyboard synthesizers. I thought, hey, so I got one. It was covered in dust. It'd never been used for years, but it works. Anyway, I says to the caretaker, what else is getting chucked out, you know, because I can't help myself. I love skips. And he says, oh, you can have this if you want. So I couldn't help myself. I'll show you this. I'm never ever going to be able to play this though. It's a sitar. Unbelievable. Hey, that's solid that. But hey, what a thing to get chucked. It's got a hole in it. So what I was thinking about doing is making a bird box or something. I don't know. I might even get a little bit of an Indian there. Indian band thing going there. What? Looks like there's been a mouse nested in there at some stage. There's a little few droppings and what have you. But I have got these drums as well. So I'll get myself a little Indian, what do you call it, Bhangra beat. Anyway, I'm going to get my shoes on, get my work boots on, and get cracking after my cuppa. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's a little bit warmer in the greenhouse here. I'll get these tatties sorted. I've noticed I put some fleece over the ones that I had a couple of weeks ago, because obviously it still is a little bit cold. It got down to -2 in the greenhouse the other night, and that wouldn't have been any good for the potatoes if you had just not covered them up, etc. So I'm going to make some space for my new arrivals. Aye, they're doing okay under the fleece champion. Right, where's me things? Let's put that there. I need to go and get me I can't think of it. Egg boxes. Be right back. Right, the egg boxes. Like I say, I've only got a row of each of the new potatoes there, which are the Sharpo Mira or Sharpo Mira, whatever. I've always wanted to try them, so now I will. Let's see what all the fuss is about and that. Take this off. And the other one's a pink fir apple. Ray used to grow them. Quite nice. I won't need to separate these from thingy because they're totally different shapes. But they're quite good seed potatoes. Starting to chip there nicely. So a row of potatoes for me is 8. So that's how many I bought. Sharpo Mira. And the pink fir apple. 8 of each. I'll have to try and find something better than this. They're a weird shape. I don't know how you're supposed to stand them up. Trying, yeah. Aye, that'll have to do. Right, that's it. What I did mention on the other video as well, which a couple of people didn't realise, is use a spray. But obviously, I'll just fill this up. I've got a water butt in my greenhouse, and that's tepid water. You don't want to use the spray if it's freezing cold. Plus as well, it's not really necessary at this time of year anyway. It's only when it's actually starting to get warm and the potatoes will start drying out. So like I say, it's just a fine mist. Just it. That's it. I'll cover them back over, so they have a nice warm blanket for these cold nights and all that kind of thing. Right, that's that. Now I don't know how long I've got left on this battery because I noticed it was flashing before, so I don't even know if it's still recording. But if it is, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get the fruit bed area sorted out and dig out the fruit trees, the fruit bushes from where they are before it's too late, because it's, you know, it's still winter, it's still time to do stuff like that. So I'll get that done now and I'll see you in a bit. Right, so in the style of bod, I'm going to get changed into my work gear. Right, that's better. So with my trusty fork and spade, I'm going to crack on. See you in a bit. I bet you thought I was going to walk up the path there. Ha! Fool yous. It's bloody freezing, I tell you. The wind's right up. But as you can see there, it's lovely, glorious blue sky. Let's hope there's more of that to come in the coming months. Anyway, I was up here the other day. I did a little bit digging after work. To try and get this prepared. The ground was a little bit too wet. It's dried out there a little bit. So that's enough. It's dried out enough, should I say, to get these fruit bushes transplanted. So what I'll do, I'll make me holes where they're all gonna go, and crack on from there. Might stick a little bit of that cow manure down, horse manure in the bottom or something. I've still got fish blood and bone and what have you, so whatever I do anyway, that's going to be my plan for the day. Get them fruit bushes transplanted before to start growing, as I want them out of here. It's too small. It was just a rush thing. Last year was all just a rush thing. But hopefully they'll come out no problem. So I'll get on with that. As you can see, the sun's like low in the sky. I cannot lift the camera any further than that, or otherwise you'll be blinded. So I'll not do much filming, but what I will do, I will film. If I do anything good, I'll film it. Read, see you in a bit. Right, it's a bit windy, so I've got my mic on. I don't know if it makes it any better, but as you can see here, I'm digging out the fruit bushes. Now, a little tip for those of you who don't know, you're best off getting as much of the root ball off as you can. So use a fork and just gently prise it up. Go all the way around, say about 12 inches from the actual base of the plant. It all depends on how big the plant is, like, but you don't want to force anything. Let's go on the other side there. And I must remember that. In fact, I'll just quickly dig this out. This is a honeyberry. Right, that's that. So, I just carry on prizing this out. Gently, slowly but surely. You want to get as much of the root off as you can. You're going to come without me. Right. That's just about 3 there, so get on the other side. It is windy today. Hopefully you can't hear what I'm saying, I don't know. Hello. Hey. Will I get this? See, it's still, there's a root there somewhere, kicking it down. That's it. Shake off a little bit of the excess soil. Lovely roots there. What's that? I thought it was on their way out. But I checked the roots out on that. So I've transplanted down to this new fruit cage area. Right, since I'm a total dickhead, didn't I forget to turn this mic on earlier on, so you didn't hear anything of what I just said before. I'll try and dub over later on the best I can. But like I say, I've just dug up, well, like I did say, I've dug up most of the roots. Try and get as much as the root ball as you can and all that kind of thing. I'm going to transplant it into here. So I'll dig a little hole, put some manure on. Hi, follow me. Right, so the hole's dug. I've mixed in some of the horse manure, not too much, just a little bit. So we'll add some fish blood and bone and what have you in as well. So dig yourself a deep enough hole for your root ball to sit nicely into. And that's alright. Get it nice and straight. And then just cover it in. Cover it in, not colour it in. Colour it in. Yeah, if you're watching in subtitles, I wouldn't bother. It'll not make any sense. I just hope this microphone thing is working, otherwise all of this has been a waste of time. Well, it hasn't been a waste of time, but it's been a waste of time filming. So that's them in there. Champion. Now I'll get on with the rest. Well, as you can see there's some spring flowers coming up. So I want to tidy the rest of this area up while it's nice and dry. Get ready for spring. Look at that, 2 right gloves. Oh well. Right, that's a bit better. I'll tidy up a bit and I think I'll have a cuppa. Right, it's getting a bit darker now, so I better show you round quickly what I've been doing. Like I say, I tidied up round here because there is signs of life. And it was all getting covered by the dead leaves, so it's a bit tidy around there. And all that kind of thing. The fruit is in the cage. So I've got 2 gooseberries there, 2 black currants there. The honeyberry is in the middle. I don't know if that's going to grow, but we'll give it a chance. And the raspberry canes are going to go down there. There's a few dotted around the wildlife area, which I'm going to try and dig out, but that'll have to be on another day. What else have I been doing? I've been shifting this pile of soil that was from the old greenhouse back into the new greenhouse. I've also tidied up around here a little bit as well. There's me car boot cold frame. How many people have seen that? Not many. So we've always been a pile of crap on top of it, but that's me car boot cold frame. I need to get a few adjustments to that, but it's looking good. I have been filling this trench. It's nearly to the top there. There's another little pile of soil that can be moved from there to here on another day. I've been trying to figure out some way of blocking off the end. I did use these mesh, but the thing is it'll just rot, so I'm going to replace it with wood. I need to bring my saw over and then I'll be able to get the rest of this plastic in as well. But this is where me onions, me giant onions are going to go. I'll tell you about them when I bring them over. Anyway, crack on. A few things have been grown. That's all of the old dead leaves off them flowers. Nice little fire for another day. There's some daffodils coming up there. Some tulips. They're all starting to come up now. Spring's on its way. So that bit is now clear. Put some flowers down there or something, I think. It's for the spring and summer. A nice little spread of flowers, I think. What else? What's happening with these daffodils here? They're coming up. See, some of them, like people down south, they've started flowering. Too cold up here in the northeast. There's the mixed tulips. The black parrot ones are starting to come up there as well. So that's good. In the greenhouse, I took some cuttings of the chrysanthemums the other day, and it seems as though they have taken, because I don't know if you can see there, but that looks like a root. So I'll have to put a little bit more soil under there. The good old Humax. There you go. Perfect. Now I don't know what's happening to this one, but I'll just leave it, because like I say, I only took the cuttings the other day. Cabbages, canny, the kale is starting to grow again, which is good. Like I said before, there's no sign of the leeks, but I didn't think there would be. And all me potatoes are all nestled nice and cosy under there. Right, the kettle should be boiled by now, so I'll take you in the shed. See you in a bit. Right, quick cuppa before I go, take my work boots off and all that. So I did what I did want to do today. I did what I did want to do. So make the most of the fine weather. Don't know what it's going to be like. It is still winter after all. So I'm going to go home, do a little bit of video editing and all that. The ground is starting to dry out a little bit, but it does keep raining, which spoils things. Don't be too eager, folks. Don't be too eager. Right, so like I say, that's it for today. I've done my little bit. So as promised, like I said I was going to do, on every single video that I do until this is empty, I'm going to shout out a few names. 5 this time, because there's a canny few to get through. So whose name will be first? Mary Dotson, shout out. The adorable Torin, shout out. I've got your sticker up there now. Right, who else? Elsie De Jong. Hey, my hands are starting to get cold. Paul Beard. Hey, Paul Beard. One more. Kathy Brochu. There you go. Shout outs for the day. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to go because it's getting a little bit nippy out there now. God, I should remember that it needs to cool down. So I'll be back on Sunday because this was just a loose day because I had a day off. So I thought I would make a quick video. So I'll be making another one on Sunday, cracking on with a few more other jobs. This shed, for example, needs a good old tidying up, so I might do that depending on the weather, like. So see you on the next one, folks. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Bye now.